Bangla Road starts to really kick off when the sun goes down. You know, how else can I put this? The streets are dripping with clunge. But it's not to say that's what it's all about. There's plenty of families out here. I don't know why people, you know, bring their families here, which I really can't understand, but they do. And you know, there's loads of guys just out to have a beer. Beer can be pretty expensive down here. You got a place like that on the corner, Rock and Roll Bar, where you will be paying like £4 a pint, more or less. All of these places pretty much, if you buy a drink for any of the bar staff or like serving girls, which is what they're there to do, is to get drinks from you, then that's going to cost you about £4 each. Your own beers, they range between £2 and £4, beers, cocktails, you know. So it depends, man. If you find the right venue, you might be drinking for £1.50 a bottle, a pint. You find the wrong venue, you'll be on £4 a pint. Now down here is particularly interesting. This Soy Sea Dragon, right? This place is full of like lap dance bars, basically. All of them down there, they're all lap dancing bars, right? And that's the kind of place where obviously each lady is going to accost you to buy her drinks, yeah? I mean, these kind of bars are not too bad. If one of the girls starts talking to you for a long time, she is going to ask you to buy her drinks, and you know, she might put a bit of pressure on, but not too bad. Inside the lap dancing bars, it's going to be pure pressure, man. They're going to be piling it on you like nothing, man. It's fine. I mean, I say pure pressure. It's not like you can't say no, right? And they're nice people. Most of them are nice enough people to take no for an answer. And actually, I would advise you, if you're the sort of person that wants to go in a place like that, alright, some people like that. Again, I don't know why. But no, if you're in a place like that, you might as well buy them drinks, because you will be receiving some sort of service out of it, you know what I mean? Like, imagine a lap dancing club in England where you might pay £20 for a lap dance. You're going to get a much, much better lap dance, a far more, shall we say, tactile lap dance, for like a drink, basically, £4 worth. So, you know, if you're out for that kind of activity, buy them some drinks. But be careful while you're doing it, because it can just mount up very quickly. And you will, in that kind of bar, you will spend £20, £40 in a couple of hours. But I mean, you probably did that last night in the fucking Weatherspoons in your high street, didn't you? Staring at some old alcoholic geezer's big nose. So for me, it's alright, you know, it's worth spending money on that. If you're into that. If the whole thing disgusts you, and it well might, then obviously don't even bother coming here, really. Everyone's down here every night, all having a laugh, you know. All these bars will be full. As I say, some of them you'll get £1 a pint, £1.50 a pint. It ain't too bad, is it, you know? Regarding, you know, if you were, again, the sort of person that might want to, you know, meet a lady in one of these bars, perhaps they'll take her home for the evening. This sort of thing would run in between the region of like, you know, there's ethical questions attached to that. Of course there are, you know. There's loads of ethical questions raised by that. You know, I mean, and I would say that, you know, basically the prostitution industry, which let's not forget, prostitution is illegal in Thailand, okay? That's interesting as well. The lady just spoke to me, I think she was Russian, right? There's bars full of Russian girls down there as well. Now that also raises another ethical question. It's like, how did all these girls get here? What chain of events has led those girls to be here? There are all sorts of ethical questions attached to the trade, but the regulation of the trade, you know, they're putting it out in the open. I would say that if anywhere, if there is anywhere where the ladies are in the least danger and they're making the best living, I would say it is a place like this, really. So, you know, it is what it is. It goes on in the world. It's been going on since the beginning of time. You know, why not have it out in the open, man? Men want to do it. Some women know it's their best opportunity to make money, and that's sad that it's their best opportunity, but you know, I mean, what's worse, man? I had a massage today. The girl's rubbing my feet for an hour. That's a pretty boring job in my opinion. And she got 300 baht for that. Well, no, the shop got 300 baht. I left her a tip, all right? But, you know, it's not really, it's, these girls, you know, they can make at least 10 times that in a night, basically, easily. And all they got to do is drink beer and have sex. Now, a lot of you girls watching this video probably do that for free most weekends, and all of you men watching this video would like to be doing that for free most weekends. We just have to work harder to do it, which is why a place like this provides quite a nice service, really. So, you know, ethical questions are aplenty in a place like this, but mark my words, you come down here, get a few beers inside you, walk along these bars, and the most pertinent question in your mind will be how much. So that's Bangla Road. It is what it is. Don't spend too long here, but check it out. So about this time of night on Patong Beach, there's just a succession of lamps being let off into the sky, bringing good luck to those who let them off, supposedly.